Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Guitar Spa, where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And I have some time because this is a very, very beautiful guitar. It's called a Furch from Czech Republic, and it's the Little Jane. I've heard about the Little Jane for some time. It's a travel guitar. Obviously, when you think about travel guitar, that means you look at it as very affordable. But this is not affordable, which I will explain why. Because it has a lot of innovative features built into this guitar, that not just makes it a robust travel guitar, but also it produces the tone that is unlike any travel guitar I've ever seen or played. And also important is the with all the technological advancement, it makes this to be one of the best travel guitars I've reviewed and played and worked on thus far. Okay, so this is a Little Jane LJ10 SM. SM stands for Sicker Spruce Top Back and Sides African Mahogany, that is on this. And let's get this review started. This is actually a travel guitar, as you can see. The size is basically like a little Martin here. As you can see, I have a little Martin. This is the Ed Sheeran Divide model, and it looks almost identical. If I put it on top of each other, you can't see they are the same, right? In a sense. So if you want to see what's the size like, this is the size of a little Martin. It weighs only 1.6 kilograms, even though it's easy. And let's get this review started. The skill length of this guitar is 24.36 inches, 1 3/4 neck width. There's they call it the zero frets nut, which actually is actually a the fret on the first fret that acts as a nut, and this goes through here so that the strings, when you remove the neck, it sounds pretty well. So the best part of this part is it's ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, solid back and sides, spruce top. And the spruce top, basically you got a very tapered scallop X brace. I'm gonna take this top and just show you how what's the advantages of this. Basically, you have the X brace on this at the scallop. There are no tone bars on this, and generally most guitar tops has a bridge plate around this size. Okay, what Furch did with this travel guitar, Little Jane, is the this bridge plate is all the way here, and it's extended all the way the surface area, almost double this amount. Okay, so what it does is it acts like a acts the below the tone bars, but also it reinforces this part of the top so that it doesn't swell, right? And that also gives you that clear treble tone, which they have actually done a lot of what you call it, R&D, research and development, which came up to this whole thing. Okay, it comes with the thus saddle. They say it's compensated, but I found that it's not radius exactly to 15 3/4. So I radius this to make it to ensure that this really is perfectly equal, the same as the fretboard radius. Okay, I fitted a aerobax elements on this, and just to strum. So I'm gonna just detach the neck joint. As you can see, why is there a hole here? Within the hole itself, you can see if you go in between, there's also another hole that is inside there. And once I detach this, just to show it to you, it's important. You can see here, and then I just pull this out a little bit, and then there's this catch here. You can see it detaches from here. Okay, so and then this is a in a sense, there's one more piece here, so it is slot here, and then I just slot this into this, and voila, I'll fit into that bag here. This is basically a bag like this, like a backpack. And then you can go onto the plane, right? You can go onto the plane and play and stuff like that. And the interesting thing is right now, I'm gonna put this thing back. It feels great. The neck is reinforced with carbon fiber, so the neck is pretty robust. Unlike many of the guitars, travel guitars, I noticed they have weak neck because they are priced really relatively low. So you have a lot of issues, right? So the price of this on your website is 1676 US dollars, which is quite steep. But after you see the technology advancements on this, okay, so I'm gonna just put this in back. So you just fit this into the slot here, and then I'm gonna push this in a little bit here. This needs to go in, and then to just try to catch this in. You can see, and then it stays in tune, man. It stays in tune. So I'm just gonna just tune it up. Wow, it's still in tune. So it's pretty much in tune as compared to many of the other guitars. So I'm gonna just acoustically, you may ask me, how does it sound? It sounds like a bigger guitar. I have a dreadnought here, and I also have the little Martin. I'm gonna strum this. Okay, let's say for this. Okay, this is the little Jane, and this is the little Martin, which is the Asher. Alright, and then I'm just one more strum here again, and then I play a dreadnought, and then you can hear. That's how loud it is. And if I were to take a dreadnought, and then you can actually listen to how loud it sounds as compared to a dreadnought. Okay, a dreadnought. All right. So in a sense, this is actually a very loud sounding guitar. The finish is basically satin finish, and it's all covered UV satin finish. The necks are all well done. You have locking tuners on this because you cut it and then you want to lock it so that it's in tune. When you tune it up, it's easy. Binding, basically tortoise shell plastic binding on this guitar. Robust, very well made. The sides are all reinforced with side bracing so that to ensure that it's sturdy in terms of the way it's done. Extremely clean. When I touch the body, everything is clean. The fretwork is fantastic, but just listen to how it sounds. Something to note, to make a big guitar, it's easy. Like to make a small guitar that sounds really loud, articulate, and dynamic is not easy, right? You really need a lot of R&D, research and development, and I feel that I mean Furch really nailed it, right? Okay, the joint basically at the 14th fret. Okay, woo! Let's listen to how it sounds on the third fret. Um, it's a beautiful guitar. So if you wanna travel up to Asia or certain countries, carrying this in a backpack, which is compact, small. Maybe just show you how compact the back is. I'm here not here to sell you anything, right? I'm just trying to show you what some of these guitars are available in the market. You open up here, right? You have the upper porch, you put strings and stuff like that. You switch it in. You put your guitar body here, the one of the headstock neck inside, and the other part of the neck is in the body itself, right? Inside the body itself. And then you can just put this in, zip it up, right? This area where you can put a strap, you can put your iPad if you want to have the song, I mean, scores and things like that, chord charts for you to write and stuff like that. So it's very important. I'm sweating in this room, even the aircon is on. It's a strumming guitar, so let's strum this. There you go, the Little Jane LJ10 SM. Sika spruce mahogany back and sides, African mahogany, really solid top. X brace that is scalloped with a fantastic special bridge voicing pattern that is actually the bridge plate is double the size to give you more surface area to ensure that the tone is a bit more robust, a bit more much clearer, as you can hear from normal X brace, let's say a little modern. You can hear the difference, and the dynamic range is really surpass most of the travel size guitars. So this is something, if you want in your stable, you want to bring out, you want to travel 3-4 times in a year outside Singapore or even in Asia, to Bali or to Thailand. Bring this guitar along so that in certain downtimes you can actually just fill in, write some songs, you have some words, and then you put it on paper and a song. And all these are available through Heirlooms Music in Singapore. Heirlooms Music in Singapore. Dino, Heirlooms, and Andre. They are at Serangoon Gardens, Lidsfield. I think Lidsfield. It's time to actually go and visit them, because they are also, quite least to tell you just beforehand, gonna be the Gibson authorized distributor. Okay, don't tell them I said that to you. Okay, so till the next review, gonna say live with passion, play guitar, love, joy, peace, health, and wealth to be multiplied in your life. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.